I'm TJ Chernick, and thank you for joining me for the first 2012 episode of the Gay Report. In local news, Cardinal Francis George, the Archbishop of Chicago, is still feeling backlash as a result of derogatory comments he made about the LGBTQ community. Last month, during an interview on Fox Chicago Sunday, Cardinal George was asked about his concern on the new Pride Parade route and its possible interferences with Sunday services at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church. During the interview, the Cardinal stated, "You don't want the gay liberation movement to morph into something like the Ku Klux Klan, demonstrating in the streets against Catholicism." The comment sparked a string of outrage from LGBTQ community members and state representatives. When he was later interviewed about his comments, he went on to defend his comparison. Local LGBT groups have called for a protest in front of Holy Name Cathedral at 730 North Wabash this Sunday. The protest will be joined by the Gay Liberation Network and the Rainbow Sash Movement, an advocacy group for LGBT Catholics, to protest Cardinal Francis George and to request a public apology. Some groups are even calling for his resignation to Pope Benedict. The Rainbow Sash Movement also invited 44th Ward Alderman Tom Tunney to join the demonstration. In a statement to Chicago Phoenix, Tunney stated, "Cardinal George's comments were regrettable and they do not reflect the views of all Chicago Catholics." He also stated that it's important to note that before his comments were made public, they came to a friendly compromise on local issues involving the 2012 Pride Parade that will help protect public safety and allow parishioners to celebrate their morning services. Tunney has made no announcement to attend the protest. The civil unions law is not being taken advantage of by just same-sex couples. In the first 6 months of availability, 138 opposite-sex couples registered for unions. In a survey performed by County Clerk David Orr's office, which issues the licenses, it revealed that the number one reason for obtaining a civil unions license for opposite-sex couples was for fairness and solidarity with the gay community. The second most common answer was to obtain benefits. In national news, the Iowa caucuses were held on Tuesday, which has put Mitt Romney at the head of the running for Republican presidential candidate of 2012. Romney won 25% of Iowa votes, winning by only 8 votes ahead of Senator Rick Santorum. Ron Paul came in third place with 21%, followed by Newt Gingrich, Rick Perry, Michelle Bachmann, and John Huntsman in last place with 745 votes. Bachmann announced yesterday that she will not be continuing her campaign for the presidential nomination. The remaining candidates will go forward to the primaries in New Hampshire and South Carolina this month. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has announced its approval to begin the first phase of human clinical trials for an HIV vaccine this month. Dr. Chil Young Kang and a team of researchers at the University of Western Ontario developed the vaccine, which is a whole, genetically modified dead version of the HIV virus. The aim of the vaccine is to prime the human body to destroy any cells that may become infected with HIV. The first phase of human clinical trials is one of 3 separate phases and will take an estimated 5 years and around $100 million to complete. In international news, gay travelers may be redirecting their vacations this year. The state of Quintana Roo, Mexico will soon be allowing same-sex marriage. According to Fox News Latino, the area, which is home to Cancun, Cozumel, and other resort towns, recently discovered a legal gap in the local civil code which does not specify gender in regards to marriage. The International Gay and Lesbian Travel Association is already collaborating with travel companies to design package deals that will make it easier to get married there. The first marriages are scheduled for later this month. In entertainment news, the ABC show Work It premiered Tuesday and is already under fire by critics. The show, which follows 2 men played by Ben Koldyke and Amory Nolasco, who dress up as women to land jobs in a market that seems to favor women. Critics have called the show offensive to women and trans individuals. The show has been hit by HitFix, IGN TV, and Variety as the worst show of 2012. That's all for this edition of the Gay Report. Join me again next week for more news and issues affecting your world. Until then, stay proud, Chicago.